an entrepreneur on a mission. So you are like, I am building my products and services. I want to make more impact in the world. I am just on a mission. Like, I know there's more for me. I know God has big plans for me. But life be lifing, okay? When I deal, there's personal things and other stuff that comes up that sometimes it feels like it takes you away from your mission, right? But I want to encourage you in this time because all of that is working for your good, even if it don't feel like it. And you're probably like, I can't hear anything she's saying because is that a filter? Or are her lips that big? Yes, they are. And right now, when I'm in the middle of doing other things for my business, I'm having an allergic reaction. And I cannot stand when people are talking about hustle culture and doing all of this and, when it comes to your business, but they don't share other things that are happening with them personally. And so for me, it's not about oversharing. I don't want to overshare. And this video is not for sympathy, right? This is because I truly want to help entrepreneurs and others on a mission for God and to just help them navigate this middle place, right? As we're building our business, as we're creating more impact, as we're taking care of our families, as we're not just building generational wealth, but we're also building our spiritual knowledge, our God knowledge, so that we can pass it on to our generations. Because look, when you turn the TV on and when you're doing other stuff, like or watching or going different places, all kind of other messages are being thrown at our kids. So making sure that we are preparing ourselves and doing our part so that our future generations are knowledgeable about things. And one of my things I say, anything that comes like with health concerns that come to me, I'm going to share them. That way, my future generations, they will know. My daughter will know. Her daughter will know. And her kids will know. And my sons, so they'll know these things. And they won't be lost. Because I don't know about you, but for me, it felt like I was kind of like starting. And that's not all the way true because each generation has given something. Oh, you're trying to tip this whole thing. So sometimes you're going to go on a roller coaster with me, okay? Because I have a 1-year-old who's walking and she's adventurous and she's all over the place. Hi, honey. So sometimes she actually joins me to have a conversation too. But back to the video. Each generation has left something, right? But they also leave holes in it. So just out of transparency, I was like, man, it feels like I'm the generation that's starting over, right? Got to learn everything, right? Versus being able to learn it when you were a child and grow up in it. But God's good and God gives us the power to do so many things in his name, right? And so for me, it's about glorifying God. Yes, ma'am. Yes, let me pause it. Hold on. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. All right, so I am back. So this is the thing. As an entrepreneur, we're going to be going through different transitions in our life. And it is important for us to not give up. Sometimes it may just look different in that season. And it's important to find new ways to create. And so I'm like, I cannot stand when a guru or a leader comes on and talk about, building generational wealth and all these other things and making $1 million and things like that and things that we want to do, right? Right? We want to do that, right? But it's all the other stuff. It's the transitions. It's, when you expand your family, when you have a baby, after you have the baby. It's when you go through different type of health concerns and things like that can really shake you up. And you want to be rooted in God's word, rooted in it. You want to read it. You want to meditate on it day and night. And I'm not the best person to talk to you about the Bible, but I love it, right? And I'm not looking for myself there at all. I'm like, God, reveal what you want to say to me in the scripture. Reveal it. And I think it's a disservice because my I'm on a mission to help more entrepreneurs to move boldly on their God-given goals and dreams. And it's important, if I'm going to be sharing about entrepreneurship and different tactics and things that you can do to help yourself in transitions, then it's important for me to just share a little bit of what's going on with me right now and why my lip is going both ways. And so, anyway, about 2016, I had issues where I started breaking out, having big hives and all kind of stuff, right? Not all kind of stuff, but I mean all over my body. And it would just travel. One day it'd be like my eye, my head, my lip, and then it would be all over it would be my feet. I mean, it's crazy. So for 3 years, I literally went through a process of being tested. I'm going on fast, change my eating habits, all kind of stuff. Prayer always. Trusting God's going to heal me always. It's not God's fault. There's something that's going on. And if it was something God was trying to teach me, then I was open to learning. Okay? So I can get rid of this. Okay? And so, my daughter, she's asleep. Hold on 1 second. Let me get her. So, love. Every now and again, you'll meet my co-host. And so basically, after 3 years of doing that, I wanted to have a baby. But the last year, I was taking shots to help just control it. It was just too much. But I did not want to have a baby and then be on those shots. And I went off the shots, continued to pray, went on a fast. It wasn't during the fast at all. It was after the fast, like a month or so. I kept asking God, like, reveal it to me. I know you know what it is. Like, I know you know what it is. I trust and believe you're going to heal me. I know you know what it is. Can you please tell me? And you take this for what you want to take it for. But I know, and God know, and I wouldn't be saying this, but I had a dream. And I heard birth control. I woke up happy. Took it out that week. Felt amazingly better up until this month. So it's been 2 years and about 2.5, 3 months. Felt amazingly better. Amazingly. And then didn't have anything. And then a year, I got to go through the timing. But less than a year, I had a baby. And here we are today. Well, now it's been back. But in the last year, I started using another birth control. So I am not a doctor. I worked with doctors, but I'm not a doctor. I worked with some really great doctors. And some weren't. But overall, they cared. And so definitely go seek medical help. I'm not a doctor, so don't stop taking your birth control, right? Go seek a doctor if you are experiencing any side effects. But for me, it was a birth control. So that's my next step, to check it. But I come on here to share this in real time and hopefully you can get past all of this to share. We're going to be going through different transitions in our life. And it's important not to give up. It's important to not think that God forgot about you. It's important to not think that you are alone. And that's why it's important. That's the only reason why I'm coming on here, because I'm not looking for your sympathy. I know some people who are watching this don't even care. But some people, whoever's meant to, will care. And that's why I'm creating it for you. So some people, so it's important not to be like, I'm going to suffer in silence. Okay, there's too much information out here. And God also is a healer. And so it's important for us to do our work, and God's going to do God's work. We don't do God's part. And so for me, Proverbs 3:5-6, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean on your own understanding, and all your ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your path. So I'm standing on that. Right? So while I'm going to drive to the doctor too, right? Doctor's going to share something. I'm going to take all my past paperwork, because I'm really not trying to go through all that test again. But, again, you go through the necessary steps, right? God's sending healing in all kind of different ways. And so it's important that it's from God. Like, don't start doing other stuff. God only. Okay? But I wanted to just encourage you during this time, because if you are experiencing something, don't do it alone. Find some trusted people that you can confide in, let them know what's going on, seek help. Also, if you're an entrepreneur, it's important for you to add systems and things in your business that can support you along the way. And so just a side note, I do help others do virtual events. That way, like especially with me having my baby, it was great to be able to log online, set up a virtual event, have a really great experience, and be able to teach something that somebody else wants to learn, right? And I didn't have to travel or nothing like that. I could still be with my baby. So just be thinking now on like what systems and things you can put in place to help you along your journey as you're transitioning from whatever you're transitioning in or to, right? You might have just had a new baby and looking for other ways to still do what you do in this season. Remember, it's only a season. Okay, so don't get distracted. God got big plans for you, and everything that's going on with you, you can use it as part of your story to be impactful to others. And it's all interesting because I would not want to be really doing this video, but it's important. I think for me too. I asked for permission. I'm like, guys, that cool? Because I don't have to show it. And I had emailed somebody else. Not emailed, DM'd her and just shared why I couldn't do something. And then she mentioned she understood. And I'm like, let me go ahead and just do this video because who knows who else this could help. So for me, it's evaluating the birth control pills and then continuing doing other tests to make sure, because this stuff it just be like my feet was swollen this week, couldn't walk, like crazy stuff. But what I do know is that regardless, today's a great day. This is the day this is the day that the Lord has made. Let's be glad and rejoice in it. And period. And it still, this is what's occurring with me. So what can I do on my end? And those are personal things for me to do. And so just know that in the middle of whatever you're going through, God has not forgotten you. And, do your part and God's going to do God's part. And then also your dreams, the goals and stuff that you have, the vision that God gave you, trust and believe that that's going to happen. So you don't have to try to make it happen. You don't have to try to rush it. And I'm speaking to myself because I'd be like, oh God, I can do it. Let me just do it. You're rushing ahead of God. And so that's why you have to sit in this now. And I won't go into that. But and then sometimes it is go time. And so that's why it's important to continue to read as much as we're going after our goals and dreams, to read the Bible. And somebody's going to say, but the Bible was written by man. You got all these other books on your bookshelf that's written by man. Why would you not at least read the Bible? Because guess what? If you start reading those other books, you'll start hearing Bible references. If you really start watching TV, you be like, now they took that from Genesis. Didn't even credit the source. But anyway, so know that God's got you. And again, I'm not looking for sympathy. I really want to help somebody. Check your medications. If something is going on, I'm not a doctor. Do not stop taking your medication. Please don't. No, don't take your medication. But go seek guidance, right? And then, I'm gonna stop there. So again, I'm not advising you to stop your medications. I'm just letting you know what has happened to me. And then 2 years and 2.5 to 3 months. When I stopped taking that birth control, I got extremely better. So now I'm gonna go and see if this is birth control. If not, then I'll come back and update you. But check your medications. And I'm gonna go so I can get to the doctor now. But have the most amazing day. And remember, if you are seeking God, you're going after God, you are on a mission to build God's kingdom, right? And you're also in business and you want to just create more impact in the world, know that God's got you. Know that you got it, right? Because God's got you. God's not going to leave you out here. God got big plans for you. And whatever God has already shown you, it's going to happen, right? We just have to be obedient to it. And trust me, I had to understand that word. But I'll do another video on that because I got to go. But have a blessed day. And yeah, people actually pay for full lips like this. Anyway, I'll talk to you later. Cause boy, this is my hands starting to itch. But again, God's got you. Okay? So do your part, because it is a part that we gotta do. We're not gonna just sit here and hope and pray that God fixes us, right? We gotta still live our life, do the things that we're called to do, not over add ourselves stuff that we ain't had no business being in. But we do our part. God's gonna do God's part. Co-create. Okay? And we're not leaning on nothing else to heal us. Now, other things are tools, right? Other things are tools, like fasting is a tool, but it's not. But God is the ultimate source. So, all right. Hope I know this helps somebody, right? And if you don't have nothing nice to say, like my mama said, you better watch what you say. No. Anyway, all right. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Oh, I'm Denisha, and I help entrepreneurs move boldly on your goals and dreams. And today I didn't have a script or nothing. I had a couple bullet points, but I didn't even talk. The biggest thing is just when you're in these transitions to know that you're not alone. God has not forgotten about you. So you might just have to redesign this season of your life so that you can handle your responsibility. And then there's other ways that you can still do your business, right? But you got to take care of yourself. And the world will tell you hustle, 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 and all this other stuff. No, you need to sleep. You need to take care of yourself. You need to. There's sometimes you're going to be up late, right? But then the next 2 days, go to bed. Okay? So there's a way that you can do this, but you got to take care of yourself. And, yeah. All right. I'll talk to you later. Bye.